Good morning. Welcome to the update from Recovery Room on Monday, the 18th of May. Beautiful day, 25 degrees down here, due to be later on. So we're off to the shops. How exciting is that? Anyway, hope you're having a good day, had a good week, and we're still beginning to see this opening up of the economy, which is all good things. And a number of people getting into business, coming out of this and getting into business, starting their companies, which is a good sign. One of the key things to consider, is in my opinion, my experience as well, though not just my opinion, is hourly rate. What is your hourly rate, as not just what you charge people? What do you take as drawings and income? And most people, most people in their own businesses tend to either they might pay themselves okay, but in terms of hourly rate, it really sucks, because on a standard, let's say 40-hour week, 2,000 hour year contract or contract of employment, every pound per hour that you earn is £2,000, €2,000 per year income, wage or salary. So if you're on £10 an hour, then you're on 20 grand. Excellent, all very good. Now, if you're in your own business, you might be taking 20 grand, but I guarantee you're doing more than 40 hours a week. So your hourly rate is actually much diminished from that. And it's one of those things, you get locked into it, and there's several reasons for it. The number one reason, I think, is that for people in their own businesses, and this is not just the micro businesses, this is SMEs up to 1-2 million as well, where the owners, they do everything themselves. They open up, they lock up, they make the tea, they make the coffee, they speak to the customers, they deliver the product, they deliver the service, they drive the van, they do everything. They may have some people in the wings watching them, but they don't let go, they don't delegate, they keep on doing everything themselves, and that becomes a limitation in the growth of their business. Number two, they don't charge enough. They bring their prices down because they don't value what they do, or they're scared of losing customers, or scared of not winning new clients and new customers. They just don't charge enough. Therefore, the pricing becomes a real limitation on the potential for their business, for not just profitability, but also the ability for that business to hire other people in and build some leverage and scalability as well. They don't collect all their debts. I've seen so many companies where you look at their sales ledger. Now, the sales ledger is great. When you look at the debtors, though, debtor days, it's horrific. There's written off debts, there's long-term debts, there's things they haven't bothered chasing, there's people they don't want to upset them. Oh, he'll be okay, he pays me when he can, and all this sort of thing. That just crushes not the profitability of the business, because remember, the P&L is not cash based for some people unless you're on cash accounting, but it just crushes the cash flow, so you can't pay anybody out. And I guarantee if you've got cash flow challenges in your business, whether they're derived from debt or otherwise, it's the person at the top that pays themselves last. I guarantee you subsidize your own business, and that brings down this hourly rate as well. They don't get trained. A great plumber, electrician, spa, whatever it is, whatever you've done technically in your career, they may be the best in the world at that. You may be the best in the world as being an accountant, for example. Fantastic. But you don't know how to run a business, which sounds very harsh. Most accountants don't know how to run their own business either. But when you look at how to run a business, you need to have the technical skill, and then you have to have the business skill, how to structure, how to market, how to sell, how to lead, how to scale, how to grow, how to develop a business, develop people. And those things can be taught, but they tend not to be, because people leave their professional career or whatever it is, and they jump in and do their own business, and they get locked inside of it. And the fifth point why they don't pay themselves enough is because they're too tolerant. The reason a lot of people get into business is because they want to stop working for this idiot boss that doesn't appreciate what they do, they don't like being pushed around or bullied, or the politics or whatever it is, and they don't want to go back to that. So they leave working for the idiot boss, but now, of course, they're working for a complete psychopath, because now they're working for themselves. Now you're doing more hours for less money, for the different sort of stress, and the only reason we tolerate it is because you don't want to go back and admit to that idiot boss that actually you want your old job back, or the equivalent to that. And those are the 5 key things, in my experience, lock and tie people in to being underpaid and undercharging. So how do you get out of it? What do you have to do? Number one is just value what you do. That's the key. It's in the head. Value what you do. And it doesn't mean go and double your prices tomorrow, but look at value pricing, not hourly rate pricing, for example. So if you can avoid charging per hour, but charging for the value you offer, that's a great start point. Learn some tips, go on seminars, webinars, workshops, books. The only reason I do what I do, I can do what I do, is yes, I've lots of experience. I've got all these guys helping me as well tips and ideas, but also I usually learn from my clients and that sort of thing over the last 20 years. Get some help. Go and ask some people some questions. Don't let the ego mask and get in the way of your hourly rate. Excuse me. So then the next thing you can do then is put a plan together. Put a plan, have a vision, have a plan, have a structure, and don't tolerate it. Stop tolerating it. Stop being so nice to your business. Start being nice to you. The business should support you, not you support the business. It should be the other way around. The business should run and support you in terms of income and lifestyle so you can have what you want and achieve some goals and dreams and ambitions. So if you're in business and you're not paying yourself enough, your hourly rate, work out what it is. I bet you're doing more than 40 hours a week. I know you do. We all do. Difference is, in my business, first of all, we love what we do, and it blends into all that we do. So I don't really count the hours to a degree, but I do limit it, and I do understand what my hourly rate and value add is, and it works. It's okay. Work out your hourly rate, and you probably find out you're better off on the checkout at Tesco if you're not careful. But anyway, we call ourselves entrepreneurs and executives and managing directors to compensate for that. But look at it, figure out what you think you really want, and then start to structure around it. So charge what you charge on value. Don't tolerate it. Get some knowledge and information. Build your team. Get some, even virtual help. Get some virtual help. Grow and scale, and it can be done. It absolutely can be done. You deserve it. It's tough enough without paying yourself £3.75 an hour. So there we go, hourly rate. I think it's a big limitation for a lot of people. So on that happy note, we're off to the shops. How exciting. And client calls, we've got the house, we've got all things going on, all very exciting stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. In the meantime, have a great day. Check your hourly rate. Stop being so nice to your business. Start being nice to yourself, perhaps. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.